Good morning. Our morning devotional is from John chapter 9, and we have this story of the blind man who had been blind his whole life, and he was healed. And the Pharisees talked to him about who healed him, and they said that we know that this one Jesus is not from God because he does not keep the Sabbath. And they explain the verse 15. So the Pharisees again asked him how he received his sight. He said to them, "He put mud on my eyes, and I washed, and I see." Some of the Pharisees said, "This man is not from God. He does not keep the Sabbath." Well, this is a contradiction. He is from God. If he does not keep the Sabbath by your law, then, we just have a problem here, because there are concepts that we have that would exclude God from using people, and that happens in life. So we must be careful that if this happened, then it may be an exception to our concept, and that means that we must be capable to shift and to change. But if they say in rigid form, this cannot be because he does not keep the Sabbath, something needs to give, because the reality is that he healed him. We see it again here in chapter 9. The second time they called the man, verse 24, who had been blind, and said to him, "Give glory to God. We know that this man is a sinner." And he answered, "Whether he is a sinner, I do not know. One thing I do know, that though I was blind, now I see." They said to him, "What did he do to you? How did he open your eyes?" He answered them, "I told you already, and you would not listen." This is interesting. He told them already that they healed him, and they refused to accept it because he doesn't keep the Sabbath. So this doesn't go away, this problem. So they asked him again, and he said, "I told you already, but you are so narrow-minded that you cannot include him in your understanding. You are narrow-minded. You only see it this way. You cannot change." And with people, this is important, that we would stay flexible, that we could be wrong, that it might be that this healing is to open my eyes, help me understand God and his ways. People that are narrow-minded and close-minded and cannot flex, stretch, consider, be humble, but are rigid and proud, and they just refuse to accept the reality, are people that need a change in their lives. They need a transformation. They need a renewed mind. They need to understand love. They need to realize who is God. They don't know God in this story. And in life, there may be people that just say, it's not possible. We find it with somebody that might say, I am a Baptist, I am a Pentecostal, I am a Presbyterian, I am a Catholic. And we say, yeah, that's fine, but are you born again? I don't know anything about that. I don't care about that. I am not interested in that. I'm not thinking about that. But you know that Jesus is the point. Yes, I know. I believe in Jesus. Okay. So I am saying here this morning, using this text, and we'll finish by saying, I have told you already, and you would not listen. Why do you want to hear it again? Why do you want to hear it again? You will not change. Why do you want to hear it again? It is as clear as anything. I was blind. Now I am healed. He did it. Do you understand that? You cannot digest this in your mind, in your heart, so you want to hear it again. I'll tell you again. Why do you want to be his disciple? I told you already you would not listen. Why do you want to hear it again? Do you also want to become his disciples? And they reviled him. That's what they do. They just dismiss him. They are blind. They are arrogant. They are frozen. They're fixed on their way. They are narrow-minded, rigid, judgmental, hateful people, and they do not know Jesus Christ. If we know Jesus Christ, we will stay flexible, listen, consider, and realize that we could be wrong. I could be wrong. We realize that I could be wrong. That's a very good way of thinking, that I could be wrong. On the other hand, when it's clear to us, we can be very sure, not double-minded, very clear, humble but true, wise and understanding, and also very confident. There's a difference. Okay. Amen. God bless you.